What's up guys, it's David Bergen back with a brand new video, and today we're going to talk about 5 tips on selecting a pre-workout in 2018. Alright, before I start the video, make sure you go below and subscribe to the channel because I release a video just like this on a weekly basis. Make sure you turn on the notifications so as soon as I upload, you'll be notified. Alright, let's get into the video. Okay, tip number 1 today is selecting the appropriate amount of caffeine. And the reason why that's imperative is too much caffeine can be bad for you. If you select a caffeine that is higher than your body can tolerate, one, you're not going to be sleeping at night and you're going to end up returning the pre-workout, which is not what we're wanting to do. And second, also too much caffeine can be stressful on your liver. So my tip for you is to select something right around the 200 milligram range or less. If you go a little bit higher, maybe 225, 250, that might be okay if you're tolerant to it. But my tip for you is to stay right around the 200 milligram range. Now the second part to this tip is check to see if it has theacrine in it. Theacrine is a alkaloid that is very structurally similar to caffeine, and in some plants, in Japan, it's very common. It's called kucha. That's where they get their theacrine from. The theacrine will actually enhance and synergize that caffeine, so it's actually going to make the caffeine a lot stronger. And that can be problematic because if you're taking 200 milligrams plus theacrine, it's more kind of like taking maybe 300 milligrams of caffeine. Okay, tip number 2. Tip number 2 is selecting the right creatine type or selecting no creatine at all. So creatine monohydrate versus creatine hydrochloride versus no creatine. Creatine monohydrate, what that's going to do in your body, it's very poorly absorbed and it tends to draw a lot of water into your muscles. So guys that are looking to add size, let's say that have more of a thinner body frame, that's going to be for you. If you're a little bit bigger and you're looking to add a little bit of strength but not get the bloat, then you would look for creatine hydrochloride. It's about 60% more absorbable by the body, and you're not going to get that big bloat like creatine monohydrate. Now, if you are a female and you encounter creatine in your pre-workout, if you're looking to slim down, then I would try to get something with no creatine at all. But if you're okay with maybe adding a tiny bit of size or maybe a little bit of water weight, then creatine hydrochloride would be for you, but definitely not the creatine monohydrate. And that is my tip for the creatine. Okay, the third tip I have for you today is figuring out whether or not you want to take a pre-workout with beta-alanine. And what beta-alanine is, it's an amino acid. When taken, it soaks your muscles with the beta-alanine and helps fight off that lactic acid, which is a byproduct of working out. Basically, what you're going to experience is, you've probably heard it from a lot of other people, you get that kind of tingling down your face, down your lips, down your nose, and sometimes in your chest. Some people say it's a burning. To me, it's more of a tingling. The good news about beta-alanine, once it's built up into your blood and your muscles, that feeling really goes away. I don't really notice it. Some people make a big deal out of it. To me, it's not really a big deal. So it is a great addition, and it's pretty common in most pre-workouts. So you kind of have to figure out whether you're going to deal with it or not. I would say just go for it. But what the beta-alanine does is when you're working out, your body is using up oxygen, it's using up the nutrients in your blood, you're working out, and you get that burning feeling in your muscles. The beta-alanine is actually going to help prevent that burning sensation in your muscles. So in essence, you're really going to be able to get a few more reps out of your exercise, and it's actually going to give you better results. So really the question is, can you kind of deal with the tingling in the beginning phases of the pre-workout to get the benefits on the other side when you're actually working out? All right, tip number 4. Now pay attention, this is a good one. This is very common now. The supplement industry, especially pre-workouts, have added nootropics. So what is a nootropic? Nootropics are amino acids that help your brain focus and help with memory, help with cognition. You're gonna have an increase of dopamine in the brain, so you're gonna be a lot more alert, a lot more focused. And the good thing about nootropics are when you're working out, you really want to be focused on what you're doing. You don't want to be distracted by the girls wearing the nice Gymshark outfits. You really want to be focused on what you're doing in the gym. Now, the downside to nootropics are they do increase dopamine in the brain, so you're going to be a lot more alert, a lot more focused. If you're not used to them and you haven't taken it and you take your pre-workout close to bedtime, you're probably not going to go to sleep. So again, that is the question. Do you want to take that chance and get something with a lot of them will have something called neuro on them. You see a stamp on it called neuro. That means there's a nootropic in the pre-workout. You really want to ask yourself, do I really need that? I'm starting out. Do I really want to pay extra for it? Because what will happen is if you're not used to it and you're stimulated, you're focused, you're not going to be able to go to sleep. You're going to be kind of, your brain's just going to be going like this at night and you're not going to be able to go to sleep. So if you do decide to get them, you are a beginner, be like, hey, I want to try it. I recommend you do because they really do work. They really are awesome. The three most common ones you're going to see is probably going to be like a GPC, a N-acetyltyrosine, and then like a huperzine A. Those are really the three most common ones. Also, theacrine is also a nootropic as well, so don't let me forget that. Like I said, the problem with those are if you take them too close to bed, you're probably not going to be going to sleep. So just really think, do I really want that? Do I not? Because you will be paying extra for the nootropics. Now, the last tip I have for you guys today, tip number 5. Tip number 5 is, what should you pay for your pre-workout? And I'm going to break this down a little bit further. I'm going to go based on a price per scoop. If you're just starting out, you don't want to pay too much. You don't want to be sold by the GNC guy or the vitamin shop or wherever you go. You really want to be paying for a pre-workout that is about $1 per scoop. If you go a little bit higher than that, that's okay. But once you start getting to $1.25, $2, you're really probably buying a pre-workout that has a lot of extras in it, which you don't need. You just need something basic that's going to get you into the gym. If you end up throwing it out, which I hope you don't, I really love pre-workouts, you end up wasting it, you fall off. You really don't want to pay for something that you're not going to use. So if you do use something, you don't need all those extra stuff. You don't need the super stim pre-workouts. You want, like I said, you want to be paying for something right around $1 per scoop. That is a good price to pay for someone that's just starting out in the gym. They don't want to pay a lot. They don't want to break the bank. So try to stick to around $1 per scoop. All right, so that's going to wrap up my video for today. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you are not subscribed, what are you doing, bro? Go down, hit that subscribe button. It looks really nice. Yep, it's right down there. Keep going. And drop a like if you got any value out of this video. Make sure you leave a comment if you have any questions. I do get back to all of you guys. It may take a minute, but I will get back to you if you guys have any questions further or you want more tips on how to select a pre-workout in 2018. All right, I will see you on the next video. It'll be coming up within 7 days. So again, definitely hit that subscribe button. I can't drill that into your head enough. And I will see you on the next video.